Hello, everyone, and welcome to another great filmmaker interview for the 23rd annual Garden State Film Festival. I'm your host, Paige Ryans, and a little bit about the festival. It runs from March 27th through March 30th. We'll have over 200 incredible films and film-centered events. These films are from 14 different countries, all across 9 different venues throughout Asbury Park and Cranford, New Jersey. It's great. It's a fun time and it's always just so great. So today I am joined with Isaiah Seward and his best country song nomination from a TV series for the Garden State Film Festival. Isaiah, how are you doing today?
I'm doing excellent. Yeah.
Doing great. It's great to have you here. Welcome.
Oh,
It's
thank you. Thank you. Glad to be here.
absolutely. How does it feel to be accepted? Not only accepted, but also the winner.
I was shocked and and definitely honored to even be in the running for it, but definitely to
Mhm.
have an award that I'm being honored with. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's big time. So
Absolutely.
I appreciate it. Garden State Film Festival has definitely been um, a festival that I already knew about. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And
Yeah.
I've seen from afar, and to be a part of it is big. So.
Good. Well, it's a pleasure to have you a part of it. So we're happy to have you here. So can you tell us a little bit about Back on the Grind? I didn't even mention that that's the name. Tell us a little bit about, you know, the meaning behind it and kind of where you drew the inspiration to want to write that song.
I actually, Joe Cernio, who's one of the I think producers and actors in Horsepower, he had done a film with me years ago, and he was
Mhm.
like, hey man, I really need a song to open an opening song for my series, and I asked him, I was like, well, what is it about?
Mhm.
And he told me the premise of the series, and it started like triggering in my mind. I kind of just like, because I'm also an
Mhm.
actor, so in my mind I was thinking from an actor's perspective of like
Yeah.
embodying that, and it kind of just flowed, you know.
Mhm.
um I had the melody already, like that I was working on, and I was like, you know what, that will work perfect for this. And then I had uh, there was a artist, Sarah Mucko, came in and she played the guitar live. And after she added the guitar to it, I was like, okay, it might
Mhm.
be.
We're working with something here.
You
This is sounding good.
know?
Good. That's awesome. So, what just continuing along those lines, what was that process like for you of like recording and the production and just leading up to like the final?
Well, I started out basically. I had the I had a song called "Back on the Grind" that I had. It was a hip hop song from years
Okay.
ago. And now it sounds nothing like this now.
It's like the total
It's
opposite.
yeah. But the idea, the premise was there, and I was like, you know what? And I believe that there's like certain elements in the new version that
Mhm.
actually mirror like I think the bass line might be like very very similar. Um,
Okay.
and then as I was thinking about it from the perspective of the character, and I was like, okay, well, what do I want to put in here? And obviously I wanted some picked guitar notes and everything.
Mhm.
And like I said, Sarah Mucko came and she was incredible on the guitar. And so after that, I tracked out some of the stuff in Logic, which
Mhm.
is like a production software. And then after I started tracking it out, I like just kept adding stuff to it, and I was like, okay,
Mhm.
well, in this part, this would work. And I used some influences from some country artists that are out now, and some country artists from like way back in the day. So
Yeah, a mix of the two, kind of.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it just worked out. It flowed. It's one of the easier songs it was like for me to write because it just came out once I had a direction to go with it. You know.
Yeah, yeah, that's good, and that's nice when you have that flow and you already know. You're already halfway to the title there, so you
Yeah, yeah.
got that part down pat. So good. So, was there anything that you learned through this process, whether about like your writing style, your production style, anything like that, that you are looking to apply to like a future song or just anything like that?
Yeah, there's some things. I definitely like the which this is not exactly new for
Mhm.
this song, but I always love mixing live musicianship or live instruments in with like more of the synth electronic sounds that you get in like a software or something like that.
Sure, sure.
So I definitely like that, and I think the storytelling aspect of it is
Mhm.
what I think I want to carry on from this point on even more, and develop more, because telling a story is like, the thing is, if you close your eyes, I think that the song is visual, like you
Mhm.
can see what's going on, especially when you pair it with Horsepower, which is a series that it's going for. So
Mhm.
it definitely fit that vibe, and that's the, I guess, the skill I want to apply to anything I want to write.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Are there any like anything else that you're working on, or any other genres that you kind of want to branch out and explore?
Oh yeah, I'm always working on something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No,
You
but
always have to, for
I
sure.
I actually want to try to apply because I've done something like this country is out of my normal wheelhouse. I want to apply that to a variety of things, and
Mhm.
try to tackle like various different genres, whether it be
Mhm.
like R&B, hip hop,
Mhm.
or country and everything like that, and then actually just create a body of work that you can see, like an album where you can see an artist can do a lot of different things, and we see that with other people, like Beyonce. She's going off, and of course Beyonce's Beyonce though.
She's Beyonce. I mean,
And
literally.
you see other talented people doing
Yeah,
different genres of music than what
branching
you
out.
would think they would do.
Mhm.
And I think music is just like that. You can do
Absolutely.
anything, art and music, and the only boundaries are the ones you put on yourself.
There you go. We need to get a quote up there or something like that. That's a good quote. I need to write that down. That's great. No, yeah, I agree. I think that music just is a part just of just like branching out and just trying something new, and it's your you it's like you can experiment and try new things, and I feel like that's what
Mhm.
it's all about. So
Yeah.
um that's great that you were able to do it with the country, and look, you got the best country song winner. So
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was a mistake. I was like, wait a minute.
like, are you sure? Did you send this to the right email?
I know, right? I was checking the you know how you check the recipient thing? I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Like, is this the right person?
I went down, and
No,
I made
deserved.
sure my name was the one that was like the
Yeah. Like next to like the right
Yeah,
title, the
exactly,
right person. Like,
exactly.
okay, so this is me. No, it was deserved. It was very well deserved. And so
I'm glad.
congrats, truly, truly.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Was there what was your favorite part? Or kind of a double question, but like what was your favorite part of the process? And then also like were there any challenges through the process, whether that was like the writing portion or the production?
Oh, the my favorite part of the process was just doing the back and forth, talking to Joe about what the because I got to I kind of got like a sneak peek early of like what it was about, and I was
Yeah,
like, okay. So once I got the premise of the first of all, I was like, the series is going to be incredible.
for sure.
And, yeah, and then I was like, okay, well, I can't mess this up. I
Yeah.
gotta I gotta
I have to
do
like
this
keep it up
justice.
at that level.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So that was like the most enjoyable part. The biggest challenge was
Mhm.
um the original chorus that I had. It was like, it's not completely like perfect for it.
Okay.
And so I went back and I had to change it a little bit, switch it up a little bit, and honestly, after I got some feedback from them about like what they wanted and everything like that,
Yeah.
I am so glad that they did give me that feedback,
Hmm.
because I think it came out so much better. And
Yeah.
now it's like it's got a like a catchy feel to it.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, and I guess my other thing is just the challenge of singing a country song was, I'm from Virginia, so
Yeah.
I've heard country songs. You know what
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, but to actually like write one and sing it,
Hmm.
and keep that style and everything, that was like,
Hmm.
can I do that? And
Hmm.
then to see it work and see people appreciate it is big. So
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I think a lot of like thought and detail went into your process of learning it too. So I think that you did a great job of being able to match that sound with, you know, what they were going for, especially in the film. So not the film, I'm sorry, the TV series.
Yeah, but I say it too.
Yeah.
I say it too. I probably did say it. Sorry.
It's okay. You're influenced. No, that's great. That's great. And so do you have any advice for like aspiring people that, you know, are looking to get into, branch out into, you know, writing music, singing music, or even just that genre shift?
One thing is you don't know what you can do until you actually, you know, try it. And if you try it and you trip up or whatever, it doesn't matter. You can always, you know, go back to what you were doing before. You haven't lost anything.
Exactly.
But as far as like the writing and everything, I would say if you want to be a strong writer, listen to a lot of other music and music of artists that have strong lyrics, and music of artists that have the type of music that you like and everything like that, and you can learn from them, and then from that just develop your own style, and then, you know, try different stuff. You know, it may be hot. You never know.
You never know. You might end up trying it out and then you win on your first.
You might get an award.
You might get an award.
Just go ahead and write your song, and
just do it. Just do it. Just keep going. It doesn't hurt to try, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. I think the thing that a lot of people try to do is get you to color in the lines, but people that do things that are impactful usually don't color in the lines. You know what I mean?
For sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that music is evolving and has evolved so much.
Yes.
So there's so many, like, you see music in different, like, so many genres counteract with each other. Like you see so many genres mix, and I think it's a great thing to see that.
Fusion. You hear Afrobeat elements and a lot of stuff. You hear pop elements and hip hop. You hear hip hop and pop. So I think we're getting especially with the ability to, you know, I mean, this is my studio, but with the ability to have studios be so accessible to people versus, like, you know, back in the day, you know, you would have to go to a commercial studio and spend $1 gazillion.
Yep.
I think people are experimenting because it's free now. I mean, not free, but relatively. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, along those lines.
Yeah, you know. So I mean, it's like, yo, try something. I mean, and honestly, you can learn something from a different genre that you can bring into whatever your primary genre is too. You know what I mean? So that's another thing that's kind of cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And do you have any like what's next for you? Like, where do you kind of see yourself? Yeah.
I just released another single, but it's more of a, I would say it's more like R&B-ish, kind of R&B and soul, but it's a little up tempo. But you can check that out. It's called "Go Crazy," and there's going to be a couple of other songs that I'm going to put together, because I'm going to put together an album, hopefully by the end of the year, called Genres.
Nice.
So you sort of gave it away a little bit, but yeah. And outside of that, you know, with Blue 82 Productions, I'm doing a lot of films, short films, also myself, and I have a podcast called 10 Minutes that is definitely different from I guess a regular podcast, because the guest is the host and the host is the guest, and it's a role reversal type of thing, and that's what makes it interesting. And also, you only have 10 minutes.
You only have 10 minutes. The title is
It's like, start the timer, you know.
Start the timer.
Yeah.
Just start talking. Start the timer. That's awesome. I like that concept for a podcast. That's pretty good.
It makes things move along quicker, though.
It does.
You know,
you know you're gonna finish in 10 minutes, so that's
nobody gets through like all the stuff they want to say, but it works out though. You know what I mean?
It's good. It's structured. So
yeah.
Good. Well, will you be joining us for the festival in person?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Oh yes. Okay. That's a definite. Like I can't wait for it. In addition to, you know, myself and everything, me getting an award, which is great. there's a couple I know, my other actor friends are in films that they're up for stuff too. So I'm looking forward to like coming and like kind of cheering them on.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
it's like multiple too. So like it's not just like one. And it's to me it's amazing to see so many people that I know, and it's a small circle.
Mhm.
This industry period. So to
Yeah.
see other people that actually like they're also
Yeah.
joining in, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, that's I hope they went too. I'm not gonna say the name just in case they don't. But
Oh. Only after. But
yeah, yeah.
we'll
I
still
knew
give
it
them a
all
little
along.
shout
I knew it all along.
out. He'll mention it in the 10 Minutes podcast. So
Yeah,
tune in
yeah,
there. No, that's great. Well, listen, we're so happy to have, we're so happy that you were able to submit to the festival and, for your winning song, Back on the Grind. That's once again Back on the Grind, for best country song from a TV series. And then again, the 23rd annual Garden State Film Festival is March 27th through March 30th. You can get your tickets at gsff.org/tickets. And Isaiah, congrats again, and we're looking forward to just supporting you and your next endeavors and everything like that. So congrats,
I
and
appreciate it. Thank you.
yeah, thanks for being here today too. It was a great
Oh.
combo. So
Thank you.
you're welcome. So we'll see you at the festival. Okay.
All right, cool. See
All
you there.
right. Take care.